This is RLCRAFT, or Real Life Craft, a totally realistic and balanced mod pack. I spawned in the desert, a very unhelpful and terrifying biome to start in. When I began exploring, there were some interesting structures around, but what stuck out to me were these two red brick buildings. The first one had some weird particles, and I got scared and left. The second one had a ladder that I decided to go down. Why did I go down when there was definitely something wrong? I don't know, but I did. When I got down, it was pitch black, and I was immediately met with skeletons that blinded me, and I was instantly killed by a grue. What is a grue? Next, I spawned in a very cold biome. I could literally see my breath. I climbed out of the cave and found a small house that looked like it was part of a village. Inside was absolutely nothing. I found another structure that had a staircase. This time I was smarter. After, I saw my number one op, a dragon. But right now, he's not my problem. See ya. I explored for a while till I came across my number two op, a crake. These guys are so ugly and annoying, and this is probably why they hate me. They left and I found this weird pixie dude. He was pretty chill. Then they came back, and they would not leave me alone. I ran till I found another structure that gave me wheat to make food. After I was rested up, he's back. Oh my gosh. I thought I could escape him by swimming, but apparently they get super speed in water. Nobody told me this. I did end up escaping him. I just ended up running until I found some sheep because I want to make a sleeping bag so that I can portably sleep through the night. I was kindly petting pigs when I found this huge temple with no entrance, but to the right of it was a village. I was so happy to find this because it would stock me up with food and possible tools. I made my sleeping bag and started exploring the houses. This specific house gave me so much food, a ton of wool, and a future set of chainmail armor. In RLCRAFT, you have to level up skills to use items of higher quality like chainmail, iron, etc. I saved some lives and found more good loot that I of course stole, even though I can't use it yet, but it's an investment. I also found more wheat that allowed me to make infinite bread. It was starting to get dark, so I went to the closest house. This would finally reset my spawn point and give me a nice home area to live in. I was feeling good about the village, good about everything, till the Grim Reaper showed up and one-shot me! You could even hear my disbelief. I was in shock, speechless, no words. How did this happen to me? I felt pretty discouraged after that, but I fought on. I spawned in a jungle biome and met these two giant trees who seemed to really want to be my friend, especially this dark one. When I got out of the cave, I met my final friend who I honestly just gave up on and let him kill me. Next, I saw some interesting mobs and saw a baby zombie that I would meet later. By later, I mean right now. Oh my gosh. I somehow killed it and moved on till I saw this big lit up tree. I was automatically attracted to it and had to get there. I saw the structure before that gave me wheat, but this time it gave me scraps from a trash can. I made my way to the tree when I ran into whatever the heck this is, but it scared me so bad. I finally got up to the tree and look how silly the movements are in this game. Anyways, the tree had absolutely nothing. It just looked cool. So I decided to get to more land. There were some weird bat things in the air and one was on purple fire. Then I started getting killed by a manta ray. I spawned in the ocean and was about ready to crash out. I actually saw some decent beginner loot when I saw this weird fish man running at me. I ignored him and kept looting this structure. Then this thing, I don't even know how to describe it, jumped out at me and I just let him take me because the area had nothing but ocean. We went for a swim and I saw my friend the Ray and the fish dudes who were having a dance party next to my dying self. In this cold biome, I actually found a structure that ended up being just a bridge with nothing around it. Can this game give me anything good? I got excited by this block of ice with a staircase, but to my disappointment, there wasn't even a dungeon. It just ended. So I got angry and tried to hug a creeper, which barely hurt a single heart. So I did the next best thing. I spawned in the water, peeked my head up, saw where I had spawned, and went right back in. I love plains biomes in this game because this is where most of the helpful structures can be found. I began to explore this little village, and I actually had a son. I hope he's doing well. Wheat is very good for getting XP in this mod to level up skills, so of course I harvested what I could. It was a nice area, except for my op, Mr. Dragon, was actually a resident there. I saw a little kitty, got some boats from another place. I found an axe that I could actually use despite my low level, and picked up a set of chainmail armor from another house. I couldn't use it yet, but it'll be worth it. I made some bread, and watched as my neighbor flew around literally destroying the area for no reason. I harvested more wheat when I heard my op number 2. I ran outside and the crate was close behind me. I came up with a genius plan to kill him. I swear I wasn't being dumb. Like, this is a genius plan. But I didn't realize that he was actually a hacker and killed me through a wall. Drowning, a chicken, drowning, a bird. I thought this huge lion was too big to fit on a tiny staircase and go through a tiny door, but here I am, dead. After a few more stupid deaths, I found myself near a village and collected some loot from the chests around the area. There was even a library with some enchantment tables and a nice golden nymph. I was finally safe and sound and was able to rest up and sleep for the night.